The Revelation and the First Strike, chapters 3 through 5. The writer's core idea. The stage is set. The curtain rises on judgment. Christie's intention here is to dramatically shift the narrative from a puzzling gathering to a terrifying, orchestrated game of death. She reveals the chilling truth behind the invitations. These individuals aren't here for a holiday, but for a meticulously planned execution. Her genius lies in immediately exposing the why of their assembly and kickstarting the how with brutal precision. This section is where the sense of impending doom truly takes hold. Chapter 3. The Unveiling. The Voice of Judgment. The dinner scene. Picture the guests, a mix of the curious, the confident, and the slightly uneasy, gathered around a large table, still trying to decipher their eccentric host. The initial small talk is quickly shattered when a disembodied voice, booming from a gramophone record titled Swan Song, erupts into the room. The accusations. This isn't just a general threat. The voice methodically, chillingly accuses each and every one of them of a specific murder, detailing the victim and how they avoided earthly justice. Justice Wargrave, accused of sending an innocent man, Edward Seaton, to death. Vera Claythorne, accused of letting a young boy, Cyril Hamilton, drown. Philip Lombard, accused of leaving 21 men of an East African tribe to die. Emily Brent, accused of indirectly causing the death of Beatrice Taylor, a pregnant servant she dismissed. General MacArthur, accused of deliberately sending his wife's lover, Arthur Richmond, to death. Dr. Armstrong, accused of causing the death of a patient, Louisa Mary Cleese, while operating under the influence. Anthony Marston, accused of running over 2 children, John and Lucy Combs, due to reckless driving. Mr. and Mrs. Rogers, accused of neglecting their former employer, Ms. Brady, leading to her death. William Blore, accused of sending James Landor, a man he framed, to penal servitude where he died. Immediate fallout. The reactions are a cacophony of denial, outrage, fear, and a desperate scramble to rationalize the accusations. Some feign innocence. Others admit partial truths. The atmosphere shifts from polite curiosity to abject terror and mutual suspicion. Chapter 4. The first domino falls. One stays up too late. As the group grapples with the accusations, the terror escalates with shocking speed. Anthony Marston, the arrogant young man who casually admitted his vehicular homicide, gulps down his whiskey. Almost instantly, he chokes, turns blue, and collapses, dead. The initial diagnosis is suicide by cyanide, but the chilling realization quickly dawns. His death perfectly matches the first line of the 10 Little Soldier Boys nursery rhyme, which hangs framed in every guest's bedroom. 10 little soldier boys went out to dine. One choked himself, and then there were 9. This immediate violent death, seemingly impossible to have been committed by anyone else, sends shivers through the group. The game has begun, and the rules are terrifyingly clear. Chapter 5. The pattern emerges. One oversleeps himself. The night passes in a tense, sleepless haze. In the morning, the second body is found. Mrs. Rogers, the perpetually terrified housekeeper, is found dead in her bed, having apparently overslept. Again, the rhyme proves prophetic. 9 little soldier boys sat up too late. One overslept himself, and then there were 8. This confirms the horrifying pattern. It's not a coincidence. It's not a suicide spree. There is a killer among them, systematically eliminating them according to the grim children's song. The initial shock gives way to a creeping, pervasive dread that there is no escape. My opinion, These opening chapters are a masterclass in relentless setup and immediate impact. Christie doesn't waste a single page. She introduces the players, delivers the devastating blow of the accusation, and then, before anyone can truly process it, delivers two swift, rhyming deaths. The gramophone scene is iconic for a reason. It's pure, undiluted suspense. The brilliance lies in taking a childhood rhyme and twisting it into a prophecy of doom, making the reader gasp as each line comes to a terrifying fruition. You feel the floor drop out from under these characters, just as it does under you. Phew! Chapters 3 through 5 talk about a punch to the gut. What's the one detail from this opening sequence that stuck with you the most? Was it the specific accusation against a character, the shock of Marston's collapse, or the dread of that rhyming pattern emerging? Sound off in the comments. I'd love to hear your take.